welcome back to our Flosstube channel. We're short one person today.
She didn't have anything to participate in. She got a new game she really wanted to play with her dad, so.
That's true, she did.
Yes.
Anyways, with 4 of us, it probably, from week to week, it might vary, who's here. It'll be a mix. So, does anyone have any finishes this week? Did you finish anything, Ariel?
I think I spied that she brought in her big 12-year-old finish.
Oh, that's true. I did bring in my Nauvoo finish.
Of course, we did find out last time. If you tuned in last time, you found out that Ariel does have some outlining to do. So I guess it's not technically finished.
It's technically not done. And I noticed, apparently I didn't, there's like a meadow over here and a fence that I didn't fill in for some reason. So there's like a few stitches missing.
You just decided not to do it.
I'm not sure.
This is a full coverage one though, isn't it?
It is.
Well, the pathways, that's about it.
Well, for all we know, that was supposed to have something. You just didn't feel like putting it in.
It wasn't.
Okay.
And I'll let Erica show you the lovely back too.
With the guitar string.
Yep.
It's the best back ever.
Yeah.
It's dear to my heart.
I really didn't have a lot of patience as a teenager. Which is totally unique to me. All teenagers besides me have lots of patience. So.
Nicole actually has a lot of patience, with the arts and crafts and stuff.
That's true.
She, I even remember she took a design class in high school, and she, Ariel was the do it at the last minute. Erica was the how much effort do I have to put in this because what kind of grade do I want? And she knew exactly how much effort to put in something. And Nicole was get assigned, start right away. I want it to be beautiful, super artsy. So,
yeah, good for her.
Yeah. But it was nice because you're all different. So.
Well, I didn't finish anything this week. Did you finish anything this week?
I my popsicle table runner, one is done, the other is not. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily a finish, but I did pick up my Yankee Doodle Dandy quilt from the quilter this week.
Oh, you just got to bind it, yeah.
Yeah, so I just have to put the binding on.
Nice.
I did bring it. I won't pull the whole thing out, but it was
It's really cute.
Yeah, it was a kit that my husband bought for me from I think it was Maker Valley Quilt Company, Maker Valley Quilt. Anyway, I think it's called Yankee Doodle Dandy, and this quilt is really popular. I'm sure a lot of people out there have done this quilt. In fact, it was so popular that you can buy a t-shirt with the quilt on it for the 4th of July.
You should have bought that and worn it today.
I should have. Yeah. Well, they weren't shipping them until next week, so I wouldn't have had it in time. So anyway, so I did get it back from the quilter, and I love what she did on it, the quilting she did on it. It's kind of stars and waves, and so just got to get it bound. Get it binded. Get it bound, and then it's good to go. So I did. They say on their website that the fabrics will be different, and there were some of mine that were a lot different and I didn't really like, so I did pull a little bit from my stash and replace a few things. So
see, it pays to have a fabric stash.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like a floss stash. She made fun of me, so now I can't have a floss stash.
Oh, you can. I just
they have this thing on a Fat Quarter Shop where it's floss of the month. So there's a color for the month, and they send you a pack of the nice Weeks Dye Works or something floss, and it's all it's the same color but different shades. And so I was like, I want to do that. And she told me, what are you going to do with all that floss?
Well, it's shades of purple. And I said, I think if somebody made up their patterns or wanted to deviate, then it was good because they would have, places to go. But you like to do exactly what it calls for.
Well, maybe if I had a floss stash,
well, okay.
I would deviate.
Now we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Why not go ahead and sign up?
Okay, well, we're going to move on.
So, Ariel started with the finish. Do you want to start with the whip?
Okay. So, mine hasn't changed very much, and it probably won't change a whole lot. I'm here to make people feel good about the things that they've done throughout the week. So I'm still working on the library. I was able to get a little bit done, but I have had a really busy schedule with work, and it'll kind of be that way for the rest of the month. So I probably won't get a ton of progress done on that, but I did get some done. And then I didn't show these last time because I didn't bring them, but I am working on one, and the pattern is in French, and I'm not going to mutilate that beautiful language and attempt anything here. So it's just called Harry Potter 1. So there must be more out there. I don't know.
So you've like started this one as like a grown-up?
Yep.
More guitar strings.
You chose to just go all the way across like that?
Sure did.
Okay.
I sure did.
Oh my gosh. You should never show Grandpa your backs.
Yeah.
My dad's backs look like the fronts.
I mean,
it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to tell
Like
which
the front
is which.
looks amazing, so what does it matter, right?
The front looks okay. I am not very good at working on this one though because it's a linen, and I just really struggle with linen. Seriously, linen, not my friend.
That's why I just do Ada.
And I think my mom thought that I was a better cross stitcher than I actually am because the Christmas one was on linen, and that's why she had to fix my linen.
She gave me Ada.
I would say, if you remember, I asked you what you preferred.
I don't remember that.
I did. I asked each one of you what you preferred, and then I purchased what you told me you preferred.
She did ask me. So.
I asked her too. I told her that you were going to do Ada, and she's like, I think I'll be good with the linen. And so I said, okay.
Here's your scroll. So apparently you gamed yourself. You thought that you were better than you were.
Well. So the last project that I'm working on, and this one will take me quite a while to finish because it's huge.
It is big.
But I think it's just called the Owl.
I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah. But I do have like a good outline. You can kind of tell that it's an owl.
You definitely can tell that it's an owl.
And so far it is symmetrical. I haven't made any mistakes.
Which for you is impressive.
It is. And there's no guitar strings. If you were to look at the back, I did not count all the way over. I just went up and around.
Outlined it.
Only because that was easier.
And
Yeah. But look at my back of the library. Oh, I don't need to take it off. Isn't it nice?
oh,
that is nice.
That looks very
That's
nice.
very
Ariel.
nice.
Right? It's much better.
And you know what's nice, because we can see that you are progressing and growing, maturing in your cross stitching.
Kind of, because the other one you start at the same time, and
I did not. That is false.
She had to wait for that pattern to come in.
and
I
I mean we
started
still got,
this when I was pregnant. There is a little.
There's small guitar strings though.
Yeah. It's not nearly as bad as Nauvoo.
Well,
Nauvoo is bad.
Nauvoo is bad. You're just stitching along and you're like, well, let's go all the way over here, I guess. And then you've just like just start just end it. And then
Do you have something to add?
Actually, yeah, your hoop is bigger than mine. I want a big hoop like this.
Mom gave me that one. She told me my other
Give me
hoop
a
was
big
too
hoop.
small.
Because I didn't have a big one for you, and then I tried to buy one, and I haven't been able to find one that big. Is it a 10-inch? Yeah, it's a 10.
Oh yeah, this would be nice.
You have enough hoops.
You don't get my hoop.
Well, I have little tiny hoops. I didn't know they were tiny though until I saw that one.
Bummer. I have an 8-inch currently not being used if you'd like that one.
Actually would.
Oh, okay. I can get you that one.
Appreciate that. Thanks.
You do realize you probably will never get it back if you give it to her.
What am I going to do with it? It's just sitting on my desk cluttering up.
Well, I just did, if you'd be like Erica and just keep starting more projects.
If you do want it back, I could give it back.
You could.
Could.
Yes.
Because the bad news is this week is Erica did get a new project. Did you bring it?
I did, yeah. Okay, well, we all remember last week. I was like, I can't buy any more fall projects until I finish all of my fall projects.
I do remember that.
And then, what was it, Thursday?
Yep. it was
Yes, because
cousin's
I went to
lunch.
pick up my quilt.
Yeah, so Thursday, she comes to me and she's like, Erica, guess what I saw?
This was Wednesday night because I work at a little store called Pine Needles, and it's a stitching and quilting shop. And I'd gone in because we have a bunch of blocks of the month, and she's doing like a cross stitch typography block or stitch of the month right now. It's super cute, but there's like 250 people that have signed up. So I went in to help assemble kits, and I found an Erica project brand new while I was there.
Yeah, so she shows up and she's like, I found a project that you need. And I was like, well, what is it? She said, it's a Halloween one. And I was like...
And that is exactly what she did.
Because then I had to go to Pine Needles and I had to look at this Halloween project and then I had to buy it.
And it actually worked out well because I went to work on Wednesday and then on Thursday I had to go pick up my quilt. So I was going to Pine Needles anyway. So you might as well go and purchase the project.
So I went and purchased the project.
But
we're talking about that.
It was really cute, and it was something different. It's good. It's more of a banner, and which is why I thought, Erica probably would like this.
It's not like a full-on cross stitch. It's a full-on cross stitch, but it's not like a scene, you know. It's a
and
banner.
that is the back.
That is the back.
So you can't tell with Erica's what's the back and the front. No guitar strings.
Gosh.
That is the back. So this is on Ada.
Get kicked out of Flosstube.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think, like I said, I think it's good for everybody to know that we're all at different stages, and that's good.
You're about to say different levels.
They just say skill level. Let's just be honest. You could improve in skill level if you really wanted to.
Maybe she's happy with where she's at,
and that's fine.
I was till I started getting made fun of.
You do a nice job, Ariel.
Getting made fun of?
No, in your projects.
That too. You're just doing a nice job.
Thank you.
Got a cute baby.
I do. I made a really, really cute baby. My cross stitch might not look nice, but my baby does.
That's right. So I'm not very far on this.
No, you're not.
No, I just working on it for a couple days, but it's hard because I don't have a big hoop. So
You don't have a big 10-inch hoop?
I don't have a big 10-inch hoop.
Bummer.
To put that on.
Oh, that's so sad for you.
Anyways, but this will be the first cross stitch project that I've done that I'll have to like cut out and stuff.
That's right.
And like finish it. So I'm kind of scared. But if it's too hard, then I have people that I'm really good at volunteering to do things for me.
She really is.
You might be up.
Well, and the funny thing about that was, long time ago, I had. In fact, I should have brought it, but I didn't think about it. It was like a countdown, a Halloween countdown.
Oh yeah.
And it's all stitched.
It's so cute.
The calendar and all the pieces and everything are all stitched, but it's the finishing. I have not done the finishing, and it is really cute. And I need to, because I have a feeling this one's going to be finished similar to what that Halloween countdown cross stitch is.
That makes sense.
Did you? I didn't bring any of the patterns, but did you see it?
Yeah, Mom showed it to me
It's
on
so
Thursday.
cute.
It's super cute.
So yes, I'm excited about that one. And the nice thing about this too, though, is like since I don't have to send it away to be framed or anything, I don't have to have it finished like super early to have it ready for Halloween. I mean, it'll take a while to like cut out, but that's on my own time, not somebody else's.
And I think the one that's finished in the store at Pine Needles is the pieces were put on rickrack to hang, so that part will not be too terribly difficult. So
yeah, and I worked on the I think it's called the Harvest Farmers Market. I don't know. My goal was to finish the quilt, and I was close, but I didn't quite make it.
Do you have a picture of that one?
I didn't bring it, but it's really cute.
It is.
But yeah, I didn't like doing all this dark. It got kind of boring.
That's fair.
Anyway, so even once I finish like the dark, there's still like a little bit more on the quilt, and then I'll be done with the quilt. I'll be so happy.
So you're close to getting the quilt done.
Yeah, I am close. So next week it should be done. Hopefully, I'll move on to something else.
This is the punch needle hoop.
This is the punch needle hoop.
I like this lap one.
It's really nice. I like the punch needle hoop is my favorite. I've been doing the last one I showed you and this one too, but it's big, so I just been switching them out.
So about this punch needle hoop, they do have one that comes in a 10-inch.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, so they do have a bigger one, but
why would you tell her that?
It was like either $75 or $80.
It was not.
Yeah, they were, which is why I did not come out with a new punch needle hoop, because it was pretty
That's right. You
expensive.
did mention that last week.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were that expensive.
I know.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
wow, Mom, that's so stingy. No.
$30 for a hoop. Because if you're going to say $30, I'd be like, I stitch enough that,
Yeah.
it's...
No, I was really surprised when I saw the price. I kind of...
Maybe I'll go look on eBay or something.
There you go.
I can't remember
Amazon.
the name of the company that makes it, but maybe they're cheaper on Amazon. I don't know.
I do love Amazon.
I do. We try really, really hard to buy small and buy local, because for us it's
Yeah.
important to support our.
But
our
that's
local.
hard if it's really expensive.
Yeah, if
So,
it's-
I don't know. We'll see if I can
try
try.
really hard to just not talk to people. So I use Amazon a lot.
I don't like to talk to people either, but it's more important to me to support local businesses.
Okay, well, I'll send you my shopping list then.
I would do it. It's very important to me. Okay, my next project is the Little Stitch Girl, like Haunted Hill Road, I think. And my goal was to finish the house, and I finished the house.
It looks finished.
So yeah,
It's
was
cute
successful.
too. The house is
Oh.
really cute.
I like that the windows aren't filled in. It makes them like pop more.
yeah. The
like
windows
that.
aren't.
I really
filled
like
in
the dormers.
The what?
the
The
dormers.
dormers.
Oh, I like that word.
Hooray!
We had dormers on our house too, Ariel.
I know what it is. I just
Didn't know that that's what it was called.
I don't think I did. No.
Yeah, this is the one where I was scared. I picked it back up. I hadn't worked on it for a while, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I did the fabric upside down because it's like
It's
looks
obvious,
different.
yeah.
But I hadn't. I just was dumb and was looking at it the wrong way. I'd like to finish another house by next week, but I think that might be pushing it because I have
You have a lot of
going
stuff
on
going on
this
this week.
Yeah. And then this one, my Prairie Schooler, November. I
You got a nice start.
Yeah, I didn't get quite as much done on this one as I wanted to either, but yeah, it's a good start.
Yeah, it still looks good.
Yeah, my goal for this week is I just want to do the door and then the other window.
No, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, and I have to fill in those windows, so I'd like to just get all that done. Yeah, finish the little owl. I
But
think he's
that
cute.
He is cute.
that roof is like all black, so that's another one that is kind of tedious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got the owl in it, but it can be a little tedious when you just have the one color. Like again, I love like the red work or black work
Yeah.
things. They're just beautiful. In fact, there was when we went in to get Erica's project from Pine Needles, they had I think it was it on like a blue Ada or blue linen, and it was white work.
Oh, yeah, it was a Christmas one.
And it was beautiful.
It was really pretty.
But and it probably would be something that I could do. It would just take me a long time to do it because
You'd have to do something else.
I'd
Yeah.
have to jump around with the projects a little bit. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, so anyways, this one has been kind of fun to do.
perfect.
Okay, well, that's all my work in
And
progress.
mine is actually really quick. I really don't have much. I did not get any stitching done. I was hoping to, but I did not. But I, got that table runner done. And so I actually started a different project. So I think I mentioned last time that I wanted to do a Christmas quilt for my bed. So we had a quilt. It was throw size that was in the store. And the name of the quilt is an evergreen Christmas quilt, and it's by Maple Cottage Designs. But I just loved it. It was just, it was just simple, but I don't know, it just kind of seemed country and fun to me. So I decided to get the stuff to do enough to do for my bed. Actually, I was thinking I wish I would have done king instead of queen, but it'll be fine. So I spent my week making half square triangles. So I have two good stacks because they have two colors in it, and that's in the quilt, and I got all of my half square triangles done, and then I got them all trimmed to 4.5 inches. So
Well, that sounds terrible.
yeah, it took, and just the trimming, we had once a month we get together with my cousins and we have cousins lunch. So I usually take a project to sit, we eat, and then I usually take a project, and so I trimmed half square triangles for all of cousins lunch.
She did.
So pretty much 2 hours. I probably ate for a half hour to an hour, and then probably 2.5 hours I trimmed half square triangles. So
I was sitting right there.
Yeah, so that's
Me too.
that's kind of all I got done. I had high hopes of getting some other things done, but it just did not happen. I think kind of we're right before Father's Day, so I was trying to prepare and have stuff for Father's Day and run errands. And so I was one of those people during COVID, I liked the opportunity to stay home and get projects done. I got more done than I'd ever gotten done pretty much ever. So
Yeah.
it was a nice catch up for me. Sometimes I think I need to just get a little cabin in the woods and go away for a month and
That'd be like my dream.
and just do projects.
Yeah.
We'd never see Erica again.
Yeah. My like goal in life is to just, I'm in graduate grad school, just work for the next, however many years and just save as much money as I can and then like retire at 50.
And then have enough money to do your habit of cross stitch. Your cross support your cross
invest
stitch
really well.
You could like wallpaper your whole house with all the cross stitch that you're doing.
That would be my dream. And then people come to see me and they're like, "Oh, this lady is crazy."
So instead of they
cat
calling me,
lady.
that's what I was just gonna say. Instead of calling her crazy cat lady, she's the crazy cross stitch lady.
Crazy cross stitch lady. I've just like got them out as like lining my walkway up to the front door.
I'm sure we can find you all kinds of exciting ways to finish your cross stitches.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, I think that's it for everybody.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so those are all our finishes and work in progresses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week for another weekly wrap up.
Hopefully we'll have more done.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
Well, if we were to talk about the things I finished at work, I'd have a lot more to talk about.
That doesn't count
We're not
on Flosstube.
That's boring. We're not talking about that.
Bye.
Bye.